The Fusion MMA gun is an integral part of Graco's line laser MMA system and not a standalone product. As such, its setup, operation, cleanup, maintenance, and troubleshooting are based on how it's used with the line laser MMA. The Fusion MMA gun has been modified from the original Fusion gun to accept a Rack 5 guard and tip. It also has an auxiliary air port on the side of the gun, which allows the air purge to be manually controlled. It can be shut off remotely so that it does not activate after every detrigger of the gun. For complete instructions on the line laser MMA with Fusion MMA gun, see manual number 3A6466. Videos on daily maintenance, disassembly, and assembly are included in this course, so for now, let's cover the theory of gun operation. Here we will review the inner workings of the Fusion MMA gun from an air and fluid basis. We'll start with air theory. In this animation, green denotes high pressure and orange denotes low. When the gun is triggered, air at the front of the gun piston directs it back, allowing fluid to flow from both sides of the gun, or A and B side. When detriggered, air flows to the rear of the piston, moving it forward to shut off material, and air also bleeds out of the gun as a means to purge it of material. The line laser MMA system has the option of turning the MMA gun air purge off to eliminate spitting at the end of the stripe. But as a best practice to keep the fluid paths clean, make sure the bleed air is on if you walk away from the gun. We touched on fluid theory in our air animation, but it is highlighted here. Basically, when the gun is triggered, both the A and B side check valves open, allowing material to flow into the mix chamber and out the gun as mixed material. When the gun is detriggered, the opposite happens and the check valves close, preventing the fluid from flowing into the mix chamber and out of the gun. So the side view shows one of the two fluids moving along its path, and the top front view shows what it looks like inside the gun when both the A and B MMA components come together. Target applications for the line laser MMA with the Fusion MMA gun include high traffic areas such as intersections and busy streets or highways, and also bike and pedestrian lanes. The key benefit of MMA material is that it has 4 times the life of one component paint. That means less road closures and less application labor. We already mentioned the best practice of leaving the bleed air on if you walk away from the gun in order to keep the fluid paths clean. So now let's touch on one more best practice. Grease the gun zerk fittings if left overnight. Why? This will avoid any leftover residue causing crossover. The manual and maintenance video cover this in detail. How might you know if you have this problem? Well, the symptom is similar to a tip clog, and you will be looking for hardened material. If air is coming out of the tip, the problem has been solved. For more information about the Fusion MMA gun, visit www.graco.com and Graco University.